We're back, baby! Dan United, let's go! Yes. Welcome back to Dan United. It has been a while, people. It's been a minute, and I'll address all that shortly because I think I owe you that. Of course, I owe you that explanation. But big game this weekend. Big game. It is. I said to you all, I've said it several times, Manchester United are at the moment having cup final after cup final after cup final. But do you know something? There's been some difference in this Manchester United team. Now, Sunday, I didn't even get to see the game Sunday. But I watched the highlights. Of course I did. Listen, it is all for Manchester United to play for now. There is that gap starting to bridge, and we will look at the table. We'll look at the remaining fixtures. We'll look at it all tonight. Of course, I've missed you all. But I am going to address it. Look, I've been away because, unfortunately, early hours Sunday morning, Mrs. Robinson fell very, very ill. Not going to say too much, but she ended up in hospital, and that's where we were until pretty much Monday evening, Tuesday morning. So we've been obviously keeping an eye on her, making sure she is okay. Thankfully, she went back to work today, so everything seems to be somewhat in a bit of normality. It didn't feel right coming and doing the stream while she wasn't very well. I hope you all understand that. This is the Dan United community. We are the Brian Brigade. Sometimes in life we have to stop things because family, as always, will always come first. Just like Mrs. Robinson will always come first, even above the mighty Manchester United. But I just wanted to let you all know that and apologise for not being here. But look, things happen. We are back though. Kev is away watching a band tonight. We'll be doing the game tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm buzzing. I've missed you all so much. So we'll go through the comments. I'm sure there's some. I see Warbzo's already checked the new thumbnail. I've evolved. I'd like to say it's my beautiful artwork, but I got put in touch by someone from LB who does thumbnails. We are literally going. We're going nuclear with these thumbnails now. But look, massive game of football for Manchester United. But do you know something? The first thing I have to say, before we even talk about what is a fantastic game of football that's coming up for Manchester United, is this, and it is as simple as this. Let me just bring this up because, again, I was just talking about football. I was talking about how important things are in life, but these people here, the Busby Babes, it has been obviously, I can't believe how long it's actually been. And when you talk about Manchester United, when you talk about what it means to be a Manchester United fan, when you talk about what it means to be a Manchester United player, and we have had so many times over the past 15 years where we have said these people don't understand what it is to play for this badge. Well, they did. They were absolutely incredible, and look, I it's so poignant. It's so poignant that I feel sad because it is the day. I feel awful, but it also fills me with pride on days like this to remember that we had a group of young players like that who essentially went to play a game of football and some of them never came home. And I tell you something, if our team can have half the passion of what these boys had, then we would be absolutely one of the best teams in the world. We're getting there. We are getting there. There are signs, as always, that the team is starting to show improvement. But I mean, it's just it is incredible. It is incredible to think how long ago that had 67 years, man. 67 years. So I just wanted to pay my respects to our fallen heroes, the Busby Babes. We adore them, we love them, and we will never, ever forget them. We have to do that. Now, look, this weekend, tomorrow, early kickoff again, Manchester United against Spurs. It is all to play for. I want to bring the table up. And I'll go through the comments. Don't worry, people. We have got plenty to talk about tonight. I want to go through the comments, but I want to put the table up for this simple reason. I was going to say first game. Leeds are playing, aren't they? Leeds and Forest. Right then. Table. Here we go. Here we go. Get that wee table up now. Bada boom. Here we go. That's the table at the moment as it stands. I'll zoom it in for some of you because if you're looking on your phones, you won't see that. That is the table as it stands. Okay, that is the table. And boy, are we literally looking pretty here. I said it before about that gap. There is a 7-point gap between us and ninth now. Obviously, we want it to be higher. Obviously, we want more. But Manchester United playing before the rest of all of them tomorrow, I feel like they can go out there and make an absolute statement to the Premier League. Chelsea would have been looking at this week after week going, how the hell are we not fourth yet? How the hell are we still in fifth? Liverpool, 2 points between us now. And let's not forget this weekend. Look at what is in store. So you've got Manchester United against Spurs tomorrow, 12:30. We'll be doing the watch along. Villa away at Bournemouth, Arsenal, Sunderland. Sunderland aren't a bad team though. Let's not do this to them. But then you've got Fulham, Everton, Chelsea against Wolves. They always seem to spawn these fucking easy fixtures, but this is the one. Liverpool, Manchester City. Liverpool and Manchester City on Sunday. And I'm telling you something now. That's either going to make or break our season. If City go and do the right thing and slap up the Scousers and get a win, and we win tomorrow, that puts 5 points between us and Liverpool with some very favourable fixtures to come for us. There is so much at stake this weekend. So much at stake. We're getting to the business end of the football season now. We're getting to the business end. Let me go through some of these comments, you beautiful people. Thank you very much, Warbso. It's a very nice one, isn't it? Chappie, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. And Anthony, hope you are well. Hope you are looking. Of course, I hope you're well. I've missed you all. Evening all, I'm feeling as though Spurs won't be a test for us, says Carl. Carl, I've got to be honest with you, and we'll go through score predictions in a bit, but I'm inclined to agree with that a little bit. And make sure you are smashing the likes. It's me, Walter. It's me. United, good to see you. I hope you're well. Oh my God, Dan, send my regards to Mrs. R. Really hope she recovers. She's fine. She's fine now. Trust me. She's good. She's good. It was very, very worrying. Very worrying. As I say, I won't say too much, but she scared me. United says a broken dream, a broken heart, a broken team. ROP, Busby Babes. Couldn't have said it better myself. Sending hugs to Mrs. Robinson, says Chappie. Thank you very much, mate. I'll pass it on. Ben, good to see you, mate. It says evening all. Good to see you back, Dan. Hope Mrs. R is on the mend. Today is always a sad day. Flowers of Manchester. It absolutely is. And RIP Busby Babes, says Anthony. Steve-O, good to see you. I hope you're well. We never forget, absolutely. And I can understand what you're saying, Dan, as I wouldn't have been on for a few days myself, as my other half's granddad passed away over the weekend. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Carl. You know we're all here for you. Nothing but love to you and yours, mate. Nothing but love. We need to beat Spurs. We absolutely do. That team talk tomorrow should be the easiest team talk that Carrick will have in his time at Manchester United. I would be having a picture on the wall in the changing room, and I'd be like, guys, you do it for them. Yeah, you do it for them. The pride that those boys had wearing this shirt, you go out there and you do it for them. Z, good to see you, mate. He says we should be comfy tomorrow. I agree with it. I absolutely do. And big up to yourself there. RIP Babes. Dan, good to see you, mate. Sorry I didn't message you back. If you caught the early part of the video, Mrs. Robinson's not been very well. Carl says if City lose to Liverpool after we win, we'd only be a win off second. It's tomato. And Ben comes in with a question. Dan, which way are you looking at it? City to extend the gap between us, or Liverpool to win as we can chase up the table? Oh, mate, it's disgustingly bad, isn't it? Let me get that table up again. Before we do this. Let me get the tablet. Right then. Which way are you looking at it? I mean, look, 3 points behind City, 3 points behind second. I mean, technically, it all depends on what Villa do as well. But, I mean, you start going delirious a bit then, don't you? You start really sitting there and going, hang on a second. Like what I did there, second. How the hell are we in this conversation? I actually think City and Liverpool will draw at the weekend. I mean, he's got draw written all over it, which, to be fair, if they do, it's good for us because it still puts us I believe, 4 points ahead of Liverpool if we beat Spurs tomorrow. And it would put us, was it be 4 points behind? Would it be 4 points behind City? I'm sorry if my math's not mathing. It's a big weekend, chat. It's a big weekend. Like, I don't understand how the fucking hell we're in this. I don't understand how the fucking hell we're in this conversation that we could potentially catch second place. It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. To be fair, a draw in the Liverpool City game would be the best result. I agree. Akko, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. Great to see you. Great to see you. First time I want City to win something. I agree. And yeah, she's better now, mate. She's better now. She went to work for the first time today. Carl, look, everybody, make sure you send your condolences to Carl as well. Carl's been an OG here for a very, very long time. We adore Carl. Lads, Spurs are 14th? And we are 4th. Come on, boys. And that leads me to the comment. Lads, it's Spurs. Like, this isn't the same Manchester United side that faced Spurs when Spurs beat us 4 times last season. This isn't the same Manchester United side that faced Spurs when we drew 2-2 with that last gasp goal against Spurs from a corner at the start of the season. This isn't the same Manchester United side. It just isn't. We're different. We've leveled up. We've got players playing in the positions they should be playing. We've got Kobe Mainu back in that midfield doing his thing. We've got Casemiro rolling back the years. Do you get me? We have got players that are turning up and doing their jobs. If Arsenal lose this title, yeah, mate, honestly, Arsenal are Arsenal. We're scoring 5 tomorrow. We'll keep that for the score predictions. Spuds, yeah, they did. They absolutely did. And Chappie definitely showing love there. Now, look, let's go through what the comments were. So, look, Carrick was asked about him meeting Thomas Frank earlier in the season. Carrick met him earlier on in the season before he got the job, before he was Manchester United manager. He met him before Frank's first Champions League game. They got on very well, but roles are reversed, and he says the same. He says the simple thing. Look, great memories of his time at Spurs, and described leaving for Manchester United as a big jump. But he noted Spurs have very good attackers who stretch the back line, play forward, and attack the box a lot, making it a tough challenge. But United are looking forward to it. I think the way Spurs plays right into Manchester United's hands. And look, we're going to have to listen to the commentators tomorrow doing their thing about Van der Ven. He's really quick. Who gives a... This is different. And if I was a Spurs fan now, I would be sitting here thinking, boy, what are we going to do? This Manchester United side are completely and utterly in that confidence zone. I said that we had to beat Fulham. Fulham was more important than than Arsenal. It was more important than City because we had the added pressure. Now, look, did we do it? Did we do it the easy way? No, we absolutely didn't. But we're Manchester United. We've always been known for doing that. But it was important. Manchester United 3 games on the spin here. Took Amorim a year to do that? Carrick's done it in his first 3 games. Carrick is still unbeaten as Manchester United manager from both spells. It's mad. On team news and injuries, he said players like Mason Mount are not too far away. He won't be out too long, potentially back sooner. But De Ligt is still further behind in recovery. The focus was on staying grounded despite recent wins, which is what I said. Look, De Ligt, I still think we do miss De Ligt in this team. I think Harry Maguire has been exceptional. I think Martinez has been exceptional. But out of the 2, of course, you want De Ligt. You take De Ligt over Maguire. You do. I mean, De Ligt is quicker, stronger. I think he's looked the complete defender when he's played this season. But the only difference with that is we've not seen De Ligt play in a back 2 for us. We saw it at the start when he joined under Ten Hag, but the club was in absolute the team was in disarray. We've not seen it yet. So we're going to find out if De Ligt looked class because he was part of a back 3 and protected, or if this is what he does. And on the Munich anniversary, he said, look, he spoke about the importance and the understanding of the club's history in the Munich air disaster, noting how quickly he fell in love with United upon joining and responsibility everyone has to wear that badge and honour it. Look, he's going to be absolutely looking at this game tomorrow and saying, we got to go out there and make a statement. With the early kickoff, we have the ability to go out there and really push it back onto the teams like City, like Liverpool, like Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea are playing Wolves away. Anything can happen in this game. Anything can happen and has happened this season. For me, we have to just make sure we go out there and get the goal difference back up. I'll bring that table back up. The goal difference is on 8 now. If we can get a couple of goals tomorrow, get into double figures, that would help. We're nowhere near the City and Arsenal goal difference levels here. Chelsea are on 15. In fact, Manchester United need to be looking at, I think, catching up Chelsea's goal difference, because that could be crucial when we get to the last 3 or 4 games of the season and points are very, very close. We don't want to be missing out because of fucking goal difference. We still got to go to live at Chelsea as well, actually. What else have we got here? Nothing has changed since Spurs last season. Shit in the league and good in Europe. I will not underestimate them, but I believe in Michael Carrick. Spurs, do you know what? Akko makes a great comment there. How much are Spurs like Manchester United last season? How much is Spurs Manchester United of last season? I said it again, because in Europe they have looked decent. They've got some decent results. They went and beat Borussia Dortmund. You know, they've got decent results. They qualified in 4th fucking place in the Champions League. Yeah, in the league, completely different. Where have we seen that before? Manchester United road to the final. Yeah, Europa League. We were scoring goals against teams. Sociedad, we absolutely battered them. Bilbao battered them. Couldn't beat Leicester. We struggled against Leicester. Couldn't beat Wolves. But in Europe, we were incredible. And it seems like that's the way. It seems like that's the way that Spurs are this season. And if it goes by that logic, we should absolutely train some. You don't have to listen to them, Dan. I mute their absolute waffle and watch the Dan United commentary. I appreciate that, Anthony. It's hard to do that. I might start taking up LB's advice. LB listens to music whilst he's watching the game. He's got it. This man's an innovator. Can you believe it's 2 whole years since we had 4 wins on the trot? Oh boy, how we've all suffered in that time. Time for us to sort Spurs out. Come on, United. It's simple. We have to smash Spurs tomorrow. Can I just say the Sesko goal was a proper centre-forward finish. The composure he showed shows he has the killer instinct. Do you know something? Where is it? Let me grab it. Hang on. Oh, let me grab it. A lot of commentators are doing this now, aren't they? A lot of commentators are flip-flopping. A lot of commentators are now coming out saying, oh, that's Sesko. He's decent, you know. He's decent. He's a good young striker. He's got the potential. Yeah. 10 weeks ago, you were all telling us that we'd overspent on this lad and that he stood up front and was a lump up front to be kicked to. So we see you. We see you. Each and every one of you fucking commentators that are so-called professionals. You know, played professionally. Yeah, brilliant. We see you. We hear you. And we don't forget you. All of this slander towards Sesko. We just need this lad to just keep on with form. 4 in 4, I think. It's pretty much. Is it 4 and 4, I think? He's on now. The lad is feeling good. End of season, Arsenal somehow going to bottle to second. United in Champions League. I hope Slot and Frank going to stay and bring more new losses and bottle this. And Chelsea finish 1 point or 3 points behind us. Hey, Carlsberg don't do football seasons, but if they did, woo. What was the last time we had a possible? Yeah, honestly, goal difference has been a bugbearer of mine for Manchester United. Oh, I've just had my beard done and I've got bloody straggly bits. It's been a bugbearer for so long. Our goal difference has struggled for so long. Sorry, God, but there's nothing wrong with supporting City if you're wanting Liverpool to lose. It's all good. United LB was cheering for us against Arsenal. Yeah, he was. And to be fair, Arsenal were cheating, says Ben. Took me 2 days to get my voice back after that game. It aged me by 20 years. But that's the good times with Manchester United, Dan. That is the good times. Now, look, let's bring up. We haven't done this. I feel like I haven't seen you for ages, chat. I feel like I haven't seen you for ages. Honestly, as I said, I miss you when I don't see you. It's like something missing inside of me when I don't get to speak to all you beautiful people. Right, let's bring the United team up that started against Fulham. Did anybody remember the film Goal? I know I've been laughing about the word Fulham because it sounds like Irish, but anybody remember the film Goal? Santiago Munez at the end when he scores the winner against Liverpool, and he's like, "Hey Jeff, do you remember when we played Fulham?" Fucking crease. So, by the way, actually, that film is goated. By the way, that's one of the best football films that's ever been made. I literally, I love that film so much. Goal is up there. I think Goal's the best football film ever made, hands down. Changed my mind. Anyway, this was the team that played against Fulham. I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I don't see where he changes it. Like, we could sit here and pick the team that we want them to pick. But I don't... Oh, sorry, I don't think he changes this. Am I wrong for saying this? Am I missing something? But I don't see Manchester United changing things up when they played so well on the front foot. Let's be honest, and Ben is always right about this. There's one reason, isn't there? The curse lives on. There is one reason why... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Let me get him up. There is one reason why Manchester United nearly threw it away against Fulham. Let me bring him in. It doesn't like that, does it? Hang on a minute. Let me just... here we go. Right, let me bring him in. This is the reason why we nearly threw it away, chat. The curse lives on. The curse lives on. This guy comes on, we bozo it and nearly throw it away. Nearly throw it away. Jesus Christ, honestly. Let me remove that and bring that back up. So for me, I don't see there's any reason for him to change what we're doing. I think that team is more than more than comfortable enough. I actually am going to give props to this man. I'm giving props to Dalot. I think Dallow's looked so much better. Yes, he could have done something with that wonder goal from Kevin, but Kevin scored what was, Kevin? A wonder goal. An absolute wonder goal. So yeah, we could sit here, and I'd love to sit here and go, oh well, we could move, we could move in, but or we could look at Cunha, but there is no point at this time in us even thinking about changing something that ain't broken. What's the old term? If it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. He's come in, Carrick. He's got the team he wants, bang like that, bar Dorgu, and he's running with it. He's absolutely running. Now, anything can happen in football. We could get another injury, and obviously we spent fucking so much. We spent millions in the transfer window, didn't we? Yeah, spent millions. What a crock of shit that was. But in football, you need luck. And now the only thing I think United need to rely on is luck now with injuries. We need to get to the end of the season with the players that we've got and just take it. We've got 14 games left now. 14 cup finals for Manchester United to go and do something that nobody would absolutely expect. Again, I go back to hearing certain fans saying shame on the rest of the league for it being so dusty. What a crock of fuck that is. Manchester United have just the chance to go and do something. But I go back to this, and look, it is the Tottenham preview, but I haven't spoken to you for a while. I will say this because I didn't get to speak to you about it. Manchester United, Casemiro's going, we know that. Ugarte has no future at this club. He has none. Zero future. Manchester United didn't make a single signing in January. The right players weren't available. You'd be amazed at the type of player that we're going to look at in the summer. Goldbridge and I, obviously, we don't agree on everything. Well, I mean, he might, I don't know, whatever. But one thing I agree on what he said is that this is Spin City. This is Spinaroonie. This is Booker T. Can you dig it? Soccer! Ineos, man. They're pieing us, and they're saying, do you know what? In the summer, we're going to go and we're going to sign so many players. But the problem is with this, if Manchester United get fourth place, get Champions League, get the riches, we are still going to have to spend so much money on bringing not just the first 11 players in, but squad players. Because we then go from playing once a week to the potential of playing 50 games in a season, 55, 60 games in a season. That's if we get to the end of everything. This squad ain't ready for that. Champions League's mint. It reminds me of, do you ever play Football Manager? And you do that save where you bring your team from like the Conference North all the way up, right? And you get to the Premier League and you go, boom, I'm in the Premier League. And then you look at your transfer and you go, I ain't going to do anything. I'm fucked in this transfer. I'm fucked in the Premier League. I can't. What am I meant to do with these players? They're not good enough. Some of these United players are good enough. A lot of them are still questionable. A lot of question marks are on some of those players. And we cannot go into a new season if we get Champions League football and think that we can bank on the likes of Agate in the Champions League. Casemiro, I can't believe I'm saying this after from where he's come from. That guy is going to be, that guy is an £80 million replacement. You need to spend the money. You either go out there and do your homework and get the scouting right and bring in a world-class potential who's like in his early 20s but already has a bit about him, or you go out there and you buy in someone that is going to do the job. Because Casemiro this season, yes, we've not played too much football, so it's helped him. I think he's been absolutely incredible. Casemiro at the moment, I would go as far to say, is my player of the season. He absolutely is. I think he's been incredible. Considering he's gone from playing in that two-man midfield where he's been overrun and overrun and overrun and still come out of those games with some recognition, to coming into this formation now with Carrick and really looking solid again. I think he's been incredible. Let's go through some more of these comments because I don't want you to feel like I've forgot you. Barra, Dorgu injury. Yeah, Carrick's nailed it. Absolutely. Easy money for we need to sell him. Absolutely do. Ben says he's awful. Wouldn't even have him on the bench. Absolutely. If he needs to sub that mid, fucking hell, Anthony. And Carl straight in there. Let's chuck Leacher into there, eh? Dallow's always got an error in him, but he seems to play well with Maguire. Dallow against Arsenal, I don't think people realise this. I didn't realise this until I was watching something the other day. Dallow had 100% passing accuracy in that game. Imagine if that was Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool when he was there. Imagine if it was Reece James now for Chelsea. Imagine if it was Timber. The whole world would be going crazy. Chappie wants to see Sesko in. Look, Sesko deserves potentially a start, but I think he'll stick with Brian. We don't really need anything extraordinary from Dallow at this time. It just that makes him a better player. Absolutely does. I'm serious about it. Carl, honestly, it was at Christmas time as well. It was your Christmas present. Don't really blame the players, blame the manager. Yeah, I can see that echo. Amarim must have been watching Dan United for ideas. If he'd have been watching me, he'd have switched to 4-2-3-1 years ago. We'll get more than fourth place. Villa got too many injuries. Akko, that's a great comment, by the way. Villa are struggling with injuries. Have you seen the video? I honestly implore everybody, if anybody gets chance, go and watch Howson's videos. His videos recently. I never really enjoyed watching his videos. And then the last 6 months, I've been watching him, and he is spot on. He's entering God mode, son. Go check him out. And Xerxes, fucking Xerxes, man. Fucking Xerxes, that guy. I've read too, the Glazers are getting concerned about the commercial money side of the club. Yeah, well, do you know something? The best thing that can happen if we are stuck with them is the Glazers do go, hang on a minute. So, Jim, what the fuck have you done? You've come in, sacked half the staff. Mildred's gone. Used to make a banging cup of tea. Finished 15th. We're out of all the cups before the end of January. Where's the money coming from, Sir Jim? And Sir Jim sat there. Where am I? Where am I? That guy, I was going to say the C word then. That guy hasn't got a clue where he is. We signed John Cena. And his name is John Cena. I do like Harrison. Yeah, his in-depth knowledge is incredible. We need new players, but only players who we need. If Agati and Casemiro are not here, yeah, we need 2 midfielders minimum. I'd go as far to say we need 3 midfielders in the summer. I really do. I'd be happy with United going out there, signing 2 midfielders established and bringing an up-and-coming one. I think that's what they should be looking at. But we definitely need to sign some more players. There we go. Akko agrees. Would love to see Sesko start, but Brian is undroppable. Brian's looking decent, guys. Look, I tell you what, let's go through the predictions. What are we saying? In fact, do you know I haven't... Oh, my days, blood. He's going to be brilliant tomorrow. I haven't done a fucking poll. Oh, God, I've spilt bloody chicken fat man there. What we saying tomorrow? United win, draw, and you know what? We'll pay homage to Expressions because I love him. What we saying tomorrow? The poll's out. What we saying tomorrow? United win, draw, or oh my days, blood! I fucking love him. Honestly, watch him because do you know what this guy does as well? This guy, Expressions. I have never seen anybody. I've never seen anybody think on their feet as quick as he does. The way he talks, I love him. I think he's brilliant. I think he's incredible. Xerxes is a striker, lads. He scored his last goal almost 2 months ago against Palace. You want to tell me that's a striker? He's a stinker. He's not a striker. He's a stinker. 3-0 United, says Anthony. Absolutely. I love that. Dan was turning into oozing Expressions. 2-0 Leeds, says Matthew. Oh, is it? Hang on a minute. Let's have a look. Oh, mate, I'm telling you. Oh, do you know what? I haven't caught up with any of the 12th man locks. I've been so busy with Mrs. Robinson. But who have West Ham got this weekend? Burnley away. I tell you what. Forest lose and West Ham win. Woo-hoo! 3 points in it. Aye. We definitely need... Well, actually, no. And you know what? I'll write that down for another video, Chappie, because we do need to talk about things like that. Ben's gone 3-1 United. Max says 1-1. Carl says, I'm honestly feeling like a comfortable 3-0 win minimum. Love that. Matthew, no, I better go wind up Wolfie. Is he... I mean, I don't want to miss this. Hang on. Let me just duplicate this. He would absolutely copyright the fuck out of me if I shared his channel here like that. Let's go Forest Fan TV. Look at him. Hang on. Let me just get this. Look at my guy. Look at my guy here. Where is it? Where's I got. Look at this guy, man. Oh, Wolfie, man. Oh, Wolfie. Oh, what have they done to you? Wolfie, what have they done to you? Let me put the red in the background. What have they done to my beautiful Wolfie? Oh, dearie me. What have they done? 33 minutes in. Fucking hell. Let's all laugh at Wolfie. Let's all laugh at Wolfie. La, la, la. Hey. Difficult to predict. Spurs don't play good football. It'll be one of those turbulent games. I'm predicting a 2-1 United win. Love that. Bottom of the table is going to be so tight. Carl, it's getting close, isn't it? And we already have 60 centre-backs. Anderson would be a lot cheaper if they go down. That is facts, by the way. That is facts. Look. His face is killing me, man. His face is killing me. Look. Let's just stick to point here a second. Manchester United getting into the Champions League is going to mean a lot of money for Manchester United. We know this. We hear this. It's revenue. It's beautiful. It's love. However, it's all fair and well us getting Champions League, but there has to be the right plan to go out there and bring the players in to make this squad better. I haven't given you my... he won't answer. Ben, he won't answer. He always... Whenever I try and do it when he's on stream, he puts the phone down on me, dude. He puts the phone down on me. I tell you what we will do, though. No, I won't. I'll text him in a minute. I don't want to anger him too much. I don't want to anger the Wolfie gods. My prediction for tomorrow is simple. My prediction for tomorrow, I think Manchester United beat Spurs 3-1. I'm going with Ben. I think 3-1. I'm going to say a Mainu goal tomorrow, Bruno, and I'm going to go Ahmad. I'm going Ahmad, Bruno, and I'm going Mainu. That's my prediction. 85% of you have said United win for tomorrow. And there we go, guys. That's perfect. Thank you for that. Look, I've missed you all so much, and it's been so good to get back into this and see you all. Do you know something? I was terrified tonight. I thought I'd turn it on and no one would be here. So the fact that you've come back and said hello and you've got your comments in just shows just how much I appreciate each and every one of you. And do you know something? We are going to have to start planning that end of season do soon, because that season is coming closer and closer. We're in February, so we will start planning that. We will start doing something about that. But tomorrow, I will be with Kev. We will be live at 12 o'clock for the Spurs watch along. Make sure you are there. Be thinkers, not stinkers. It's a big game for Manchester United. The Champions League race rolls on. We will see you there. Dan United. Kev United's on the piss. He's not on the piss. He's out and about. Brian Brigade. Uta.